Hello guys, Mike Mohebi here. Today is Sunday, well it's Monday at the moment, 20 to 1 a.m. 14th of August in Melbourne, Australia, and it's Sunday in New York 10, it's a quarter to 11 a.m. and a quarter to 3 p.m. London. Market is closed and they're gonna open tomorrow, so we're gonna take a look at the weekly, what happened the past week and what we expect to see in the next week. But before I go to chart analysis, go and subscribe to my channel. I upload a daily video and a lot of other videos about technical analysis and market. Subscribe to my channel so you can get my updates daily, and as I get into the trades and trade in the market, so you can trade with me as well. That helps a lot. And if you can share my videos to your social media, that helps a lot as well. If you have any question as well, so ask in the comments, I will answer all of them. Alright, let's take a look at the oil first. Oil is kind of fluctuating a lot for the past 2 weeks, but we got a bearish signal here. It's stochastic crossed, and this big candle just crossed below this both moving average, and those moving averages crossed as well. But if we zoom out in the long shot, you see we have a kind of a ceiling here, resistance level. And that's kind of explain that why we are seeing this kind of fluctuation. It seems that the price trying to break this channel up, but it can't, and there's a lot of resistance and pressure on this price, so it's holding it down. But I think the price is gonna go up if the Middle East countries, especially Iran, gets some contracts with European companies. If they're successful, we're gonna see the price drop. But if they have a problem with contracting, and Donald Trump and North Korea get into trouble, we're gonna see the price of oil going up and breaks this level. So we just don't know. We just wait, see in the next week what's gonna happen. Let's take a look at silver. The silver is in the last stage of this head and shoulders, as you can see. It just broke up this neckline, and it has a very big pin bar here. Touched down these two moving averages, and it's going up now. That shows a very strong tendency to move higher, and I think we will see a very good move up. I have two trades, one down here, the stop loss is in break even, and another one up there. This is the stop loss. I couldn't move it to break even, so I'm waiting until the price goes up and I move it to break even, and the target is close to 261. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is down at this head and shoulders, broke the neckline, is going up, and that's why I'm saying the silver is gonna follow gold as well. So it's kind of a resistance up here. I don't think it's a kind of a problem. It's gonna break up and it's going to about 1500, I think. But yeah, I have one trade in gold, not much, and I moved the stop loss, so it's more than break even. I just locked in some profits. And yeah, if I get the chance, I'm gonna get into the trade again, but not at the moment. So Euro USD, we had two pin bars, touched down this 21 moving average, and it's going up. I put a trade there the last minute. Well, not the last minute, was about 3-4 hours left to market close in New York. So a little bit late. Probably I had to, when this pin bar formed, I had to put 50% of this pin bar, put a stop order here, and I would get into the trade, probably about 50 pips stop loss, and I would be in 100 pips, but 90-95 pips profit at the moment. But yeah, I was late a little bit. The price moved up, and yeah, I just got into the trade. Anyway, my target is close to 423 Fibo level. This Fibo is Fibonacci of this pin bar here. So I hope that's I think actually that's a good trade, but we have a big pin bar there and it's actually at top of the market. You know, there's a resistance. Let me zoom out. As you can see, this broke the resistance line, and this resistance couldn't hold the price down, but this candle shows that there are a lot of sellers that are trying to push the price down. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I got into the trade, so I hope it's gonna win. So AUD USD, I have a sell position. Probably I should get into the trade when these two moving averages crossed and the stochastic crossed as well. As you can see, this stochastic that I have, it just draws these divergences with the price. See, that's the price divergence up there and this one down. Probably was the best position if I get into a trade there, and I would be in a kind of a 50 pips profit. But for this one I was late as well. You know, I was not certain. I have to gather some confluences so I get into the trade, but I didn't see that much confluence. But now that the price broke down, I hope this trade works out. The actual market is going up, but this month is going down. It's kind of a bearish candle at the moment, but I think that the end of the month is the whole price gonna move up, so it's gonna be a very short trade. That's why I put the stop loss very close to target. It's just like 130 pips. Nothing special in GBP USD. I think it's, yeah, as you can see, we have a divergence in weekly chart, and I think it's gonna move down. If you get a signal, probably should get into a trade one of these two candles, the stochastic cross as well, and you would lock in about like 30-40 pips profit. But I didn't. I had a lot of trades. I couldn't. My money management didn't let me to get into another trade here. It's USD JPY. As you can see, these lines, the channel, the price just broke this channel on Thursday, and the Friday we have a kind of a doji. If I get a buy signal, I will get into it, but if the USD is gonna weaken, I think this currency pair gonna drop, but not at the moment. No. AUD-CHF again. It touched this about 2 weeks ago. Touched this price, this resistance line up there, and it's going down. But it's a kind of a, as you can see, it's a channel moving up. The channel is almost closing to the top. So if I get a sell signal, I will get into it. But if not, maybe, yeah, just stay away. And this beautiful AUD-JPY, I have two positions, both in the money. A huge profit in these two, about 100 pips here, and about 130 pips, 125 pips the other one. I just locked in some profits. So even if this pin bar more pushes the market up, I have some nice profits. So I actually moved the target down. My target was around this resistance here, so the last Friday price would hit my target and I would be out, but I just moved it a little bit down because the price movement was very fast and the volatility was very high. So I thought that I have a chance to move the target a little bit more down so I get more profits. So I just moved my stop loss, and my target is not hit yet. AUD New Zealand, nothing. CAD CHF, this is a kind of a situation that we look for normally because the price broke both of these moving averages. As you can see, we have a divergence here. We should get into the trade around this area, but yeah, I didn't. The weekly is breaking down as well. The stochastic is trying to cross, so probably we have a good chance of, and there's a but a big resistance here. So we have all the confluences. Maybe in the open of the next week tomorrow. If you get a good signal, you get into this trade. So remember CAD CHF, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, Canadian JPY. This one is beautiful as well. I have two trades, both in the money. I moved my stop loss way down and the target is way more down. So it's very beautiful. If I get another signal, I will get into the trade again. So I'm adding to these positions, collecting all the profit I can. Euro AUD is the same. I have two positions, both of them. The first one is in the money a lot, and then the second one is just broke even, and my target is way up there because, as you can see in the weekly chart, we have this flag, and the pole of the flag is about 700 pips. So if the price breaks this flag, it's gonna go exactly 700 pips. That's why I put the my target up there. So let's see what happens in next week. Okay, that was it for price. The price this week was very volatile in all the currency pairs and all the precious metals and oil as well. I hope you enjoy, guys, from this analysis, and the next week wait for the signals. If you get any signals in daily or 4-hour chart, maybe even 1 hour, just get into the trade and enjoy. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to add to my subscription and make it about 10,000 people by the end of this year. I hope you enjoy and join my team, the people who follow me. Thanks so much, guys, and have a nice time.